Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show.
Elsewhere, land of the Khajiit. Here, life should be good, but we suffer 1,000 perils.
The first of my line.
Beneath the tyrannical rule of the usurper queen. Our farms and villages overrun by hordes of undead.
We are playing ESO
And the
Elder
very
Scrolls
land
Online.
itself, set afire by a rage of dragons.
You're in the middle of a civil war.
Heroes emerge, ready to defend elsewhere, wielding weapons,
In the fictional
spells,
land of Tamriel.
and even necromancy,
She's moving
to
on to its
claim
16th
victory
installment.
at all costs.
I got a new computer with a new graphics card, so I decided to try a different character. I'm told that's industry standard, something that I never do. I play all the way through with one character. So we'll mix it up a little bit. The storyline obsessed, will go ahead and create. I played a Khajiit because we were in Elsewhere. It turns out they expect you to be a foreigner, and that's what a lot of the dialogue is around. But I wanted to see this in the higher res graphics as well. Since I have one of the Radiants now. They pretty much invented
But
polygonal
through the
gaming.
smoke and flames,
They do always have the lower
stares.
resolution options, which is awesome. Mass Effect has that as well. So really just beautiful, you know, and you could see it in the cutscenes where when I was playing online with the lower resolution graphics on my previous computer, and I still do have my character saved on there, and I will still probably be playing Mass Effect on there through because they did the remaster and everything like that, so people already have that. And then as we get into the next game, I'll put it onto this one, and you can really just see the difference and see if, you know, it's worth it for you to go out and get a gaming computer and that sort of thing. If you didn't already know, you know, like if you're used to hearing me as Anjindra, I'm also Aliera of Wayrest. It was one of my first handles. They asked my permission to use it because they wanted to put me in the game. I had some very high-end contacts. I'm an upper-class American. Grew up in an upper-class neighborhood. My dad made it. He was an incredible programmer, worked for Fortune 500. And he decided to beta test for them. You know, he was kind of starting on at the time. He was really invested in gaming. He loved the culture. And he wanted to be a part of that. He passed away recently. He had never regretted it. But they made him Akatosh, the Dragon God of Time, along with the other 9. Explore Western Skyrim. The Dark Heart of Skyrim beats from the depths of the Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor, the latest adventure in the Elder Scrolls saga. Chilling evil from the First Era awakens, unleashing supernatural storms and dark forces upon Western Skyrim. Led by a menacing lord, an army of witches, vampires, and werewolves emerges from below and turns their sights on the holds around Solitude. The darkness consumes land, Skyrim leaves heroes to restore the light. Now, if you buy the next chapter, you start out in the next chapter. You're nowhere near done with Elsewhere alone. So I'm a very methodical player because I did get my start in gaming by beta testing. I beta tested with my father and was allowed that street cred. So let's get another character. Look at this. Can you tell that I have literally never done this? Okay, character's 1 of 9. Create character. Okay. Very, very personalized. You know, all the jokes about Cyberpunk where you can personalize, you know. That actually comes from here. I'm going to stick with the Daggerfall Covenant since I have a little bit of leeway there. So I can be a Breton, a High Elf, you look like a Finn, an Argonian, an Orc, Wood Elf. Oh, and see how it changes over. Okay, so these guys are all the Daggerfall Covenant. And this is who, you know, we naturally ally with, so... Breton and Orc, or Redguard. Well, I tend to go Redguard. It's very close to my native home of Daggerfall. So, racial skills of the Redguard reflect their ancestral legacy as swordmasters, giving bonuses. They were an Aborigines population. Warden, Dragon Knight, Templar, Sorcerer. We'll do a Dragon Knight. I almost always play a Nightblade. Alright, so I'm in stature, I'm 5'7", and most people don't know that because I am very muscular. Red guards are swarthy. And then you can pick out, see, this is where you customize by picking out body markings, etc. And they have options as far as that goes. So as you scroll along, it's not that you're going more or less, it's that you're picking out your different options. So, torso size, that's one that's customizable where it goes up or down. Not very much in the way of torso size. We have some gazongas or none at all. This is hilarious. We'll go larger than my normal. That's probably closer to average. I have a English. I'm of European descent, so I have a European style waistline. So I always pick a larger waist size. So people understand. Our waist is right where I'm pointing. So we're stacked. We're jacked, yo. Give her piano fingers. Posterior dimensions. Just crank that all the way up. We're gonna call it on that one. We have, you know, a little bit. How about that? Alright, skin color, body markings. What's next? Is that everything? I know face is next. Oh, character name. Well, I'm Queen Aliera of Wayrest. Lately I've been going by Serenity Wolf. I usually play Bint, but Serenity Wolf Pirate Queen is my alias. If you want to support us, we do have merch and Gamer Grind. It's a nice co-op. They co-op with other gamers so you can put your logo on merch. Or if you competitively game, you can do that as well. I do occasionally competitively game. Or if you just want to flaunt the fact that you are always looking for what to play next. That's a link in the description below, and they will deliver gamer coffee to your door. So if you're jonesing for that sort of thing, you know, that's the way to go. So we got novice gear, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You can zoom in and do the face. So dozens of different hairstyles. That's much more me than the hair down. I will usually only drop my hair down. So, I'm spoiled. I like having a stylist. So, you know, that is what it is. We're doing screaming today. That's more male. Ha! Like, wah! Probably gonna go with that one. Just some of the hilarious things that you can get into, and like I said, you saw it a lot in Cyberpunk. That's kind of a lot. They were a very male-centric gaming company. Mara was one of the larger factors in changing that over. She was very participant, very hands-on. She was obviously one of the 9. Very hands-on. And she definitely... Oh, that's cool. We can go uber feminine on this. She definitely impacted them in that way. I have an eye patch. It's fantastic. Because they were so male-centric, you know, that it was helpful to have some female impact there. She loved working with them. She was able to film in studio. You can find her as Rhea Silmaine. That's actually kind of cool. If you ever wondered, you know, about the beta testers or how Bethesda got started or anything like that, it is in there. So, yeah, lots of different, you know, they offer you options that you don't see in other games, where the face paint has meanings and so on. And you'll see that, they don't really spell it out a lot, but you will see that in their lore as you go through. So, the Nords adopted a lot in the way of face paint, Khajiit as well. And the markings do have meaning, which we associate in modern day with Proto-Gaelics. We'll just make me look pretty. We'll do that. My forehead slope, do you think so? I have very large cheekbones. My father was Polish, so we'll Eastern block her up a little bit. You need a little pointy Air Force chin. I don't have that in real life, so, you know, what the heck. I have a swan neck, so I'm sticking with that. I've always liked that. Eye color will go with green. Huge eyes. Give her big Bambi eyes. Big Bambi eyes. Look at you. You're a little adorable deer. Eye squint. Not really. The doe eyes. Oh, so then we have options on the eyebrow. And then we just go through from here, and you know, you can, like I said, you can really customize. Only it's the cool stuff here. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we don't really want a lot in the way of the nose width and so on. Curve, the fullness is good. The ears are fine. Hold on, let's go back. I just want to look at one more thing. We had class, we had race, body, face. Okay, so yeah, we're good. So let's see, you may choose to play through it again. You played through a tutorial with a previous character. So let's skip the tutorial, and we'll go ahead and just go straight for the storyline. Now, obviously not a whole lot is going to change, but I'm going to go ahead and let it take me in a different direction as far as the questing goes. So we'll see, you know, how far ahead it skips me. So they do drop us in Northern Elsewhere. Riverhold is, you know, kind of our home away from home, so that's something that we bring with us. I had bought Where the Dragons Come into Tamriel, into Elsewhere, because that was where I was interested in, and I wish that I had played through the chapters. So there was apparently this incredible chapter about the elves that I completely missed out on. So there's this elf and there's this dwarf running around, and I haven't found him yet. I did find a huge story path that arcs through the Dominion. So I did start looking into that, and that's when I decided to go back and skip characters, because I realized that I was exploring into a previous chapter, so... Alright, so we're in the Rimmen Way Shrine again. Star Haven Adaptorium. You can claim rewards daily, you can claim rewards when you level up. You can also claim rewards daily from the shop, so you have a motivation to log in. So, that's fairly cool. Open daily rewards. Go ahead and claim that. So it's really fun, and you can meet up with your friends. There are places... I'm not going to open that just yet. There are places that encourage you to have a party, you know, when you play along, that are multiplayer. So we're going to go run around. I'm going to introduce you a little bit to gameplay. This is horrible. Look at this. Hold on, we gotta check out the storylines. These are incredible, and the graphics very much improved with the graphics card. So as you can see, it's much more immersive. The polygonal, they didn't hold back when they did the polygonal. It was very beautiful, but as far as detail, you know, there's a definite difference. So I think we need to go in here. Oh, apparently not. The door is firmly sealed from the other side, so they're just gonna drop us right into the storyline. We gotta go and grab ourselves a quest. So that's challenge 1, is finding quests. There's a little dirt path this ways. As far as exploring around went, I kind of want to take a different tack and see what I can get as far as, you know, something completely different. Just have a different experience with that, so. Melorun's journal. Muratmra by trade, just like my parents were and the parents before them. And in Grotwood, that's fine business to undertake. After all, what wood elf doesn't take a strong cup of rot after a long hunt. Okay, so by the time Taylor and I reach the stitches, it should be ready for testing. So take a keg of sweet rotmeth. And then we're going to head off to the Stitches, it looks like, is our destination. That was a really cool place. It's a thieves' home in the sky. So really just an awesome... I did actually, I wonder if that transfers over. Okay, so only my main character has a horse, which is an interesting drawback. I decided to do that. Hold on, why is my compass doing this? Let me find out what this is. Okay. This seems to believe that I have a destination here. I would have disagreed. Who am I? Who am I thought we were headed towards... Okay, yeah, so I did take... Okay, take all. There we go. Okay, now we gotta find Melorun. So where is dear sweet Melorun? There we go. That's what I did, is I improperly picked up the pig. You know, I wasn't using my legs. So lift with your legs, son. Really just incredible attention to detail. on the flowers, on the objects, it looks like. Should probably equip some sort of a... Take all of this. We'll loot the place and hook ourselves up. And one of the first companies to use a mannequin, and people loved it. People loved that they could see what their character was wearing. That was a really big deal to them. So, you know, that was one of the things that my dad and the other beta testers brought up, is that they absolutely adored it. And obviously they had already decided to use that, but we did, you know, keep them informed of how much we enjoyed things like that. So.
But the alternative is worse.
Oh, I forgot that I'm not that great yet. I am not yet all that is man. We gotta dodge a lot here, is the moral of this story. Oh my goodness, they outflanked me somehow. Just dodge again. Oh, gotta start blocking. I'm losing health, and I don't have my vampiric ability yet, so it wasn't the brightest to run into camp. And I'm dead. Okay, well this was cool. I love playing a different character. That was actually considerably more enjoyable than I thought. So we'll continue down a different line here. I did run the quest to find Melloran before, but it'll take me along the stitches and we'll just head in an opposite direction and see what else Tamriel has to offer. Graphics, incredible. Love it with the upgraded cards. So 2 thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Totally free. Make this chick smile. You can play along with us below. It's like, you can get it, if you catch it on sale, it's like 20 bucks, but I think it's 50, and that includes a horse and some duds and catches you up to the latest chapter. The latest chapter is in Skyrim, so if you're into Skyrim, it is there for you. Come back to Skyrim while you're waiting for TES 6. So, pick up some of our merch, support us, we love you guys, but like I said, liking and subscribing, commenting, YouTube is a social media platform, we love using it that way. So, thank you for coming along for the ride, we'll see you in the next video. As always, much love.